battle has just begun!
Hey, do you know what time it is? You know what time it is. It's time for RobotnikIsSexy Pokemon Showdown time, which is a very special time indeed. And these 3 matches are going to be using the same old team. I've decided to give Ferrothorn a different moveset. I finally gave it Gyro Ball, and the results just show themselves, display themselves. I don't know. There was an expression I was going to use, but I forget. Self-explanatory? Maybe. Yeah. Anyway, Ferrothorn with Gyro Ball is good, but it also kind of emphasizes the love of my life, which is Choice Scarf Diggersby. I just love the peace of mind of Choice Scarf Diggersby, because you're gonna outspeed and kill every Greninja you see, unless it's like Focus Sash, and that's just a nice feeling of reassurance. But anyway, let's get into this battle. I'm going to be up here, he's going to be down here. He's got an interesting team. I wouldn't exactly call it great, but I'm going to make some huge mispredictions, perhaps because I expected him to be great, and he's just kind of okay. I thought he would switch out Fearing, I don't know what, but he's Life Orb, and that, yeah, kind of sucks. And then he Pain Splits, so his Chandeler's back up, and that is a pain in the booty. And this is the problem with fairy types right here. He's going for the stab poison jab. That's nice, but Sylveon takes it with ease, like barely does half. He does a nice play here, going for the Drain Punch as I swish into the Ferrothorn. And now I realize I have to go into Gengar. And now I'm just gonna have to keep using Substitute until he reveals Sucker Punch, and he just keeps using Poison Jab. So I don't know. I reckon that Critical Hit Poison Jab was the reason my Substitute faded, so I am going to go for another one. Sub doesn't break, taking down with Shadow Ball at the cost of my Substitute, because he showed me Sucker Punch. He just promotes Chandelure, which is very, very confusing since he already revealed that he was a Life Orb, so this guy is clearly not great. I fear the pursuit. Go for Will-O-Wisp, he goes for Crunch. It looks like he's banded or something, so the Will-O-Wisp is kind of worthwhile. Diggersby is out. Go for that U-turn. It will do damage to anybody. If I was Choice Banded, that would be a dead Reuniclus, and Reuniclus is a very bulky man. It's so bulky that it can take Water Pulse from Blastoise extremely well. Luckily, I do get the Confusion Hacks, and he hits himself, and that is that. Now my wall is out. I can't afford any Sword Dances, so I'm going to have to stay and go for the thing. For the Watery Pulse, and now I know a Sucker Punch is coming, so we're just going to go into Ferrothorn. Diggersby and Ferrothorn, I just really like using them. Of course I like using Mega Blastoise. Sylveon is kind of a necessity, as well as Infernape, although Infernape could probably be better, and I just love using Gengar, so like for these Pokemon are just Pokemon I love to use. And here it is, Gyro Ball right here. That Gyro Ball determine the match. If I didn't carry Gyro Ball, I would have been in a lot of trouble. Although I guess Power Whip would have done the job. But Gyro Ball has 100% accuracy, so that again, that's a nice peace of mind thing. Also, Gyro Ball will kill your Mega Pinsir, which is great. You know, if it's weakened, you know, Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs, weaken it a little bit. Anyway, Diggersby is going to come in here, just kill it with U-turn. I didn't even need to, I just wanted to kill it with U-turn, go back into Blastoise, and now Mawile is going to be forced to KO me. So no Sword Dances for you. Diggersby comes out again and goes for the Earthquake. So that is a nice match. It displays Gyro Ball Ferrothorn, which, you know, by now isn't really, you know, oh boy, Gyro Ball Ferrothorn. It's not really that big of a deal, but for me it is, because I feel like it improves my team a lot. So I've got Leech Seed, Gyro Ball, Power Whip, and Stealth Rock, because Spikes aren't really that useful, and I don't know. It's just, that set seems to work. I will have to get one in game. Shouldn't take too long at all. I have some outstanding parents, and I could be a little bastard and use Pokegen, but I want to breed everything I can, just so I can be that guy. Yeah. So this is going to be the next match. I'll just get right into it so we don't waste any more time. Now I'm going to be in the bottom left corner. He's got a Charizard team. Ish. He must have a Defog Crobat, or he used to have a Defog Crobat. He's going to switch into a Stone Edge from Diggersby. Diggersby, though, takes him clean out, so that's nice. Sylveon switches in. It's the best thing I have to deal with this special attacking threat, which is the little Frogman. I do get frozen by the Ice Beam, though, which is kind of annoying, because there's not really much I can do about it. My Cleric was frozen, so yeah, what are you going to do? The fact that he has Charizard means that this is a normal Gardevoir, so Ferrothorn can tango with that all day, all night. And Leech Seed. Having Leech Seed back on the set is just really nice, because it forces switches and also weakens Pokemon. And if it doesn't force a switch, it allows me to have easier switches, because if I switch into a move, I will take it better. Now, he could have gone for Shadow Ball here and just knocked my Gengar clear out, but that was a risk I was willing to take, because I had figured that Gengar really it wasn't going to do a lot of work. I mean, Jolteon outspeeds Gengar, and so does Frogman. And yeah, so Death Fodder would have been a suitable way to go, but it didn't happen that way exactly, so, you know, even better. Now, his Jolteon goes for Thunder Wave, which means it's not choiced at all. I eat up a Hidden Power Ice, and he's going to get really unlucky with a Water Shoryuken, which really sucks, but I think Infernape, Choice Band and Infernape would have been able to wrap it up a little bit, although, I don't know, Water Shoryuken, who knows how much damage that could have done. It doesn't really hit that hard. Anyway, Diggersby, once again, just gonna clean it up. Yeah, Diggersby, I just love Diggersby. Popeye the Dig-gersby, so good. All of my best matches have been with Diggersby. I don't know. I just really feel comfortable using him. And I've been making OU teams like clockwork. I've just been pumping them out, trying out new things, and I don't know. It just comes back to loving those 3 or 4 Pokemon, loving to use them. It just makes the game more fun. Anyway, this is going to be the final match. It is probably the strongest of the 3 as well, so let's get into it. He's going to be up here, I'm going to be down here. I predict the Conkeldurr switch because Conkeldurr is a huge problem. This guy's team is actually very, very similar to the team that had the Mega Pinsir, which dominated me in one of the first rounds of the final match. Luckily, though, I do have a surprise factor in Scarf Diggersby. I thought I might have telegraphed the Choice Scarf a little bit by switching in, but he just falls right for it, and I get to take out his Gengar really early, and that is fantastic. Now, this is a pretty smart move of myself. I'm going to force him to Rapid Spin and get on all that damage. Now I'll go for the Power Up because I'm burned. I know it's not going to kill, and now I know if he wants to, if he Ice Beams me, I can probably take it, get up Stealth Rocks, and then die to burn. So that is something he does not want to deal with. So that means I get my Stealth Rocks up for free. And that is a pretty classy tactical situation, or whatever. Another thing, I know how Pinsir works. I didn't just fall off the turnip truck. I know he's going to go for Quick Attack, so I know I need Diggersby on 1 HP. He's just really good, so yeah, just use Ferrothorn to block that, and Pinsir goes down without much of a fight at all. Gengar is going to come out, be death fodder this time for sure. I need those rocks up. I need them up. So Gengar's life is well spent because Volcarona is a huge problem. And yeah, Stealth Rocks is much appreciated. Now I'm going to switch into Ferrothorn, block another hit again, and get on all of that recoil. That is so much recoil. And now that allows me to get a free switch into Sylveon, just go for the Hyper Voice. Strangely, he doesn't really switch out because Volcarona resists Hyper Voice. I was a little afraid of that, but whatever. Clefable's just going to go for a couple Calm Minds, but being a fire type and part fighting, that's a neutral hit on Infernape, and thankfully I live it pretty handily, and I'm just going for those Choice Banded Iron Fisted Fire Punches. I know from previous experience that they're not enough to hit KO, but I will force him to attack me, and that will, you know, end up with Diggersby coming out and doing what Diggersby does. Scarf return, Scarf U-turn, Scarf whatever. Are they going to lead with Greninja? Kill them in one hit with U-turn. It's just so nice. And the addition of Sylveon, and this is old news, but Sylveon is really great for handling those Conkeldurrs, which are littering OU right now because Conkeldurr only got way better. It's kind of like the story of Mandibuzz, except Conkeldurr was already OU, pretty much. But anyway, if you enjoyed these matches, and if you enjoy Diggersby, even though you're tired of hearing Diggersby, though, I personally am not tired of hearing that. But, you know, if you enjoy the match anyway, just please leave a like. It helps my videos get noticed because that's good for me and stuff. So, yeah. And subscribe if you want to, and all that bullshit. I don't care, whatever. Do what you gotta do, YouTube. I'll see you later.